Alright, what's going on, guys? Legal Life, back at it again. I'm here with my Glock 19 Gen 5. This is my build on it so far. I'm going to break down everything I've done to it and what I got on it and certain things. So we're going to get right into this. And we're going to start with the first thing that I put in, which was this thing. It's kind of an extended mag release, not too big, but it's a metal mag release. Got a nice texture to it. I think I got this from I can't remember where I got this from. Might have been Glock store or something like that. It's silver, like a titanium silver kind of. Pretty good. I have no complaints with it. It ain't really chewing up my mags or nothing like that. So I know that's a real big issue with people with metal mag releases on plastic magazines. They say to chew it up or whatever, but I haven't had that problem. I ain't really been experiencing that. So I mean, I guess to each his own. The next thing I did was the trigger. This is the Overwatch Precision DAT polymer trigger. So I did opt for the polymer shoe instead of the other one. I forgot the name of it, but it is a full metal shoe. No complaints at all. Reduced the travel, reduced the weight a little bit. Nice crisp trigger pull. See this? Wall. Break. Reset. Wall. Right. It's a pretty good trigger. I'm not complaining about it. I actually like it a lot. The color's pretty good to me, black with the gold. So that was a pretty good addition. And that's just the trigger and the trigger bar. So it's not the full drop-in kit. So you're gonna have to take this one out and take the trigger, the original trigger, off of the housing in the back and replace it with this one. It's pretty easy, like 10-minute job or something like that, not even. But once you do that, you'll be able to snap this bad boy in and you're good to go. So the next thing I did after that was the magwell. This is Overwatch Precision Have Blue magwell. No complaints on it. I mean, I'm not the big magwell guy, so at the end of the day, it's gonna do what it's meant to do. My hand sits a little high for it anyway, so it's not bad. I like it, and it makes reloading way easier. I don't have an empty mag, or I would show y'all, but it makes reloading a lot easier. It's nothing too crazy, but it definitely worth the buy. It's about $90 or something like that. A little expensive, but it's worth it. So after I did that, next thing I did was rear sight and my front sight. So I went with all black in the rear with a red fiber optic front. So these are the Overwatch Precision Have Blue sights. So I know you see the Have Blue reoccurring thing. That's pretty much all they had for sale on their website, and they look pretty good. I like blacked out rears with the orange red front. I think it's a pretty good combination. You pick it up really quick. It helps me. It's good. Like on the Canics, come with the blacked out rear standard. I prefer the blacked out rear, but I ain't got too much to complain about the sights. I pushed them in. They were kind of tight though. That's one thing I'm gonna say. When I did push them in with the sight, push this rear sight with, it was kind of a tight fit. It took a little bit of doing to get it in there, but it's snug and it ain't going anywhere. And just so you know, these are made for the Gen 5s without the MOS cut. So I don't know if you noticed, but it does hang over the rear slightly. Not too much, but it's enough to notice. So I don't know if they have another set that's similar to these that made specifically for the MOS that's going to be a little bit shorter in the back, but I'm going to look into it eventually. But until this bothers me or something, I'm just going to leave it. I don't really care. And then one of the last things I did to this gun was the PMM comp and barrel combo. So JTTC combo. It's similar to a Radian Ramjet in aesthetics, pretty similar. I think it's a little bit longer in the front, maybe. But overall, construction, the build of it, I think it's nice. I really don't have no complaints with it. Take this thing apart. get it taken apart. I'm still running the stock guide rod, and as you can see, got a nice little finish on there. It's kind of a gunmetal gray, not really black. Um, Nothing really to say about it so far. I still need to go and test it out, but as far as looks wise and fitment, I think it's pretty good. As soon as I do test it out, we're gonna try to get a Radiant Ramjet, and I'm gonna try to compare both of them side by side and see which one's the best. I do plan on getting titanium, a tungsten guide rod. Excuse me. That's on the list for this build. And yeah. So as far as the barrel combo, the reason I went with PMM over the Radiant Ramjet was simply availability. I got in touch with Radiant through email, and I asked them. I was interested. This was a few months back, probably about I'd say 6 7 months ago. I reached out to them and let them know I was interested in trying their product, and I was interested in getting my hands on it, but I couldn't find it for the Gen 5 anyway. They told me they they put it this way. They answered back. They answered me back. They told me, look, have you ever tried our products before? No, no, no. Do. So I sent them email back and told them, nah, I haven't had a chance to try it for the Gen 5. They're out of stock everywhere. So I was waiting for an email back. They never emailed me back. So I waited a few months and I emailed them again. So when I emailed them again, they emailed me back again. And this time their response was, we're not doing that. I don't know, promotion, whatever they want to call it. We're not doing that no more. Um, you should be able to find the Gen 5s in stock somewhere. It should be in one of the retailers or something along them effects. So I said, all right, that's cool. I'm gonna go and try to get one. So what I did was I went on Optics Planet, I found it, put it in my cart, bought it. Cool. Waited about a week. Optics Planet calls, sends me an email saying my order was returned and refunded for something. So when I checked with it, I guess they was out of stock. So as soon as they came back in stock, they were out of stock, but they let me purchase it and put it in my cart and wait a week for it to come in, thinking that it was gonna ship. So as soon as that happened, I got aggravated. I was like, you know what? I'm not going through the hassles of this unfindable comp and barrel combination. So I went on the internet and I started looking for alternate options and trying to find something else that fits what I'm looking for this gun. I came across PMM. A friend of mine got a PMM comp on his Beretta 92. I think it's an A3, and the comp works wonders. Pretty good comp. I don't know if it comes with the barrel and how they do with the Berettas, but I went on their website and I found this comp and barrel combo. Now the Radiant comp and barrel combo is, I believe, 400, if I'm not mistaken, roughly $400 for the comp and barrel. This right here was 320 something in total. So you're saving yourself a little bit of money. You're saving, you know what I'm saying, a considerable amount, about $70, and then you gotta factor in taxes, shipping, and all that. But so I seen it, I purchased it. When it came in, I was excited. I thought it was gonna be a um, similar design with set screws here and probably another one here that would keep it locked into place. But no, it's just like a regular comp where you screw it onto the barrel and you use your shims to do it. So on here right now, I believe I have two shims. They give you three different thicknesses. So I can't remember the ones that I have in here, but I got two shims in here, and that was pretty much the perfect amount to get it to sit about as flush as you can possibly get it. Like you can't get it any more flush than that. So I opted for that. So I eventually want to get my hands on a Radiant Ramjet when they're actually available for the Gen 5s and not just once in a while you can get it and then you can't. So if anybody ever sees them in stock, just let me know. Send me the website or whatever it is. I'll go and pick one up. But after the comp and the barrel and comp combo, I went ahead and decided I'm gonna stipple and undercut my frame. So this is pretty much the finished result of that. Started with the undercut, started here, worked my way down for the double undercut. Then when I was done with that, did a little finger just to get my finger in here enough. I didn't want the texturing all the way up in here, so when I go to get a draw, I want to actually be able to slide onto the gun and not have any of this friction holding me up and give me a weird draw or just a weird handhold on my gun. And then after I did that, I stippled it. Now this is my first time stippling a gun, first time doing an undercut. Did this all all myself. So if it looks a little shitty, you can blame me. I don't care. It feels good in the hand and it works for me. So as you can see, I did go around the Glock logo, came around the back. I didn't go too high because I don't like all this rubbing. I did come in at an angle here because I have that same problem with my thumbs rubbing in here. So I wanted to be able to get in on the gun. I have as much friction where I need it, but no friction where I don't. So I don't cause any chafing, you don't get no blisters or no shit like that. But I did it all the way around, came around the back, came around the sides. And yeah, I came in here afterwards. I wet sanded, then I dry sanded with 400 grit. So it gave it a nice smooth finish. Kind of ashy, but it's smooth. I like it the way it is. I don't want to get it back to factory, so it's like this. I think I'm gonna keep it this way for now, and I might touch it up. Might touch it up in the future, but yeah, that's pretty much it. That's everything I've done to this gun so far. Right now, it's waiting for me to throw a tungsten guide rod in here. And that's really it. I might change out this pin and the takedown lever. I might do that. I was waiting on extended slide release. If anybody can find black extended slide release, send me the link. Because everywhere I go, the black is sold out. They got weird colors like white and all this other shit. I don't want that. I want the original black Gen 5, so it's the double extended slide release or slide lock lever, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna need me one of those. If y'all can find one, just send me the link to it. It'd be greatly appreciated. But let me know what you guys think. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you one more thing that I did do was it's a plus zero because where I live, this funky ass state. So just for looks, a little bit of weight. So when I do drop the mag, it's coming out. So you guys let me know what you think of this build. This is my Glock 19 Gen 5 build, man. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Down below, Legal Life. I'm out of here.